The show's starting. Okay.
Hi everyone. That professional air guitar and dancing was provided by us. Welcome to episode 148 of
We just said this. It's episode 149 of 10K Dollar Day, the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. And where are we?
Who knows? Apparently I don't know anything. We're in Denver, Colorado.
Woo!
And we're in a backyard. It's really dark though on the camera, so you probably can't tell, but it's very cute. There are bees back there.
There are bees.
There might be a dog looking at a squirrel. We're not sure. There's a garden over here. Just trust us. It's great. So we're in Denver, Colorado with our host, Beth. We even had an opening act here because it's fancy up in Denver.
That's
so
right.
we need to thank Rachel of Poems for the People and her guest, Nick, because they sat right here and did their podcast. So if you listen to her newest episode, whenever it comes out, no pressure, Rachel. Whenever. No, live your life. It's 2020. You take all the time you need, okay? Whenever you hear the newest Poems for the People podcast, and you should, make sure you tune into that, just know it was recorded here.
That's right. Right here.
Boom. All right, so should tell you who we are. I'm Lulu Picart.
I'm Alison Burns.
And this is 10K Dollar Day, the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. On Wednesdays, we have full episodes. On what are days?
Saturdays.
Bonus interviews and guest features and travel recaps.
That's right, because we're traveling across the U.S. right now in a minivan.
Yeah, sure. With a magnet on the side that says 10K Dollar Day, so I can't cut anyone off in traffic.
It also has our full names.
It's true. We weren't really thinking that. We were, you know what? If you see us, just honk.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I put our full names. They always tell you not to do that. Like, it's a safety thing.
Well,
like,
what are
you
they
never
gonna
put
do?
your
So
full
what?
name
What
of
are
your
they gonna
kid on
do?
their backpack, right? Because they're like, hey, like my kid, right? They'd be like, Hannah Jackson, get in the vehicle. And she's like, how do you know my name? I'm your mom's friend. It's that sort of thing.
Is it like not saying your child's full name on a podcast?
Yeah, just like that.
Cool. So we're winning. We're 2 for 2. So we're going around the country. We've already done live shows. I'm sure you've heard them in Greensboro and
Little Rock, Arkansas.
We are tired. But we're so excited to be here in the backyard in Denver. Now, you might also hear us on our other podcast. That's touring in 2021. It's called The Daily Happy. It's a 10-minute podcast. It's just 10 minutes, never longer, never shorter. It's just a way to start your day or end it with this mess. So that's the story behind that. Okay. Thank you to everybody who's been contacting us over the trip. We even got a Starbucks card the other day from Luke in Ohio. Thank you, Luke. And he just said, just a little something. Just a little coffee for you guys. So sweet. We're going to drink that on the way to Salt Lake. We'll be thinking of you the whole time. So thank you so much. And if you want to contact us, you can always contact us. That's hard to say.
Is it?
Let's try it.
Contact us.
At 10kdollarday@gmail.com or find us on Instagram or Twitter at 10kdollarday. That's all the business, right?
Business out of the way.
Boom, boom, boom. Housekeeping. You know what it's time for?
Obsessions.
That's correct. Alison Burns. What is your obsession?
Sleeping.
Oh, that's in short supply these weeks.
It is.
But it's actually good because
it's so good.
We're in hotels.
We're in hotels. We had this conversation in the car the other day. When I'm at home, I don't feel like I ever get a full night's sleep because I do have kids. I got a dog. I got a husband who's 6'2", and we have a queen bed. So I feel like I'm never fully asleep. So when I'm in a hotel room, I don't have to think about any of those things. I have my own bed. I have 4 pillows, and I'm obsessed with my sleep that I'm getting. It's not a lot. We are staying up very late. We have a lot of footage, a lot of things to do and download, but the sleep I am getting is uninterrupted, so I actually feel like I'm sleeping more on the road than I do at home because I'm getting the full REM.
Whoa.
Yeah.
REM. Remember them?
Wait, did I say the wrong word?
No, you said it right. But do you remember there was a band, REM?
Oh, yeah.
I had that album. I think my parents gave. This is how progressive they are. I got the Losing My Religion CD when I was like 12 for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Which is ironic, right?
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
No, you really
I
would
was
not
raised
have.
on Sandy Patty and Michael W. Smith.
That's how you found your place in this world. It's the only song I know of his. And what's interesting is I want to talk about you and sleeping a little bit because I just found out yesterday that Alison cannot sleep on moving transportation, which is my favorite way to sleep. As soon as anything moves and I'm not in charge of it, I'm like, cool, see you at point B.
Yeah, and I'm totally the opposite. If I feel like I have to be aware of my surroundings because I'm not in control of what's happening. So like if someone else is driving the car and I'm in the passenger seat, I have to stay awake to make sure that, like, if something happens or if they're about to veer off or if they get tired, I'm awake to save the day. Or if I'm on a plane, I want to know if we're about to crash. I don't want it to be a surprise. I want to be able to think about things before those last moments. So I really like to be aware of my surroundings at all times.
And I want to die in my sleep. So that pretty much settles the two of us. My obsession is Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. Let's talk about this. I don't know how to do hair. Don't look at this hair. We've been in the mountains all day. So we were in Little Rock, and our listener, Bae Summer Campbell, is a hairstylist, and she said there would be this product that would change my life. And I was like, listen, I've tried a lot of products in my life, and my hair doesn't do it. It's casual hair. It's fine. I've learned to live with it. She was like, this will change your life. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
It's like Summer in a bottle, and I mean Summer the hairstylist.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Like taking your hairstylist home with you.
That sounded strange.
Well, not in a dirty way.
Thank you. Great. Awesome. Yes, it is like having someone do magic on your hair every morning.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really great. It's this, so what it is, it's like a dry shampoo-ish, but it also has a little hairspray in it, and it's super intense, and it has a good aerosol, which a lot of them, which is terrible for the environment, okay? I get it. But look at it this way. I haven't done my hair in like a long time, so I'm just making up for it. And it just makes my hair look like I know what I'm doing until you go to the mountains for 4 hours, and then it doesn't. But
it's very windy in the mountains.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the wind.
Yeah.
The wind-blown look.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your wish list?
My wish list, I forgot. I wrote it down.
I won't look.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my wish list is a magic suitcase. It doesn't exist.
Explain.
I wish that there was a suitcase that I could put all of my clothes into it.
Yes.
And then I could push a button.
Yes.
And it would instantly go, doop, 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 doop. And it was like this big.
Oh.
And I could just go,
Okay.
put it in my pocket.
Okay.
And I could travel around. And then when I got to my hotel or wherever I was going, I would just pull it out, put it on the table or on the floor, and I'd go doop, and I'd stand back.
Because there's so much transforming happening.
So much was going to happen,
Totally.
so you don't want to, get your ankles, your shins.
No, you gotta
and
be
then
careful.
it would go doop, 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 and everything would be right where I left it.
Like Mary Poppins' carpet bag.
Yeah.
Remember how she took a lamp out of it?
Yeah, but even smaller.
Oh.
I don't even want to hold anything in my arm. I just want to put it in my pocket.
The trip's going well, everyone. My wish list is also trip related. I wish, first of all, listen, minivan people. Why don't you just put massage chairs into the seats?
I think because people would then get distracted.
But I'm distracted wishing there was a massage chair in my seat all the time.
Yeah.
Just imagine, okay? You're in hour 4. You're in Kansas. You're freaked out because no one wears masks there. It's your tents, okay? Your tents, you had to go to the bathroom. Everyone was unmasked, walking around. You get in your seat. You turn on the seat warmer, which we don't have in that van either, but in my head, this is a full service situation. You turn on the seat warmer, thighs are happy, butt's happy, lower back is happy. Then you turn on the little massage thing, and it's like, just driving on cruise control. She also doesn't drive with cruise control.
No, I like to be in control.
And I like to cruise. So.
But you also like want a massage chair.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the way that most people want a recliner to watch TV with, I want the van to feel that way.
But when you're in a recliner at home, you don't have the risk of killing someone if you accidentally get distracted by how relaxed you are.
I'm not like doing aromatherapy and trying to
But listen,
meditate.
Have you ever had a massage chair in a vehicle? You don't know what your body may do.
have you ever had a massage chair anywhere? Because they're fine. They just sit in them, and then they go, and you're happy.
Do you keep your eyes open and do this the whole time?
Yeah, I wouldn't close my eyes in a massage chair because that's like committing too much to. That's like private time massage where you close your eyes. Yeah, this is just everyday massage. This is just a little lumbar support.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay, the seat is massaging your butt, and you're not gonna close your eyes.
Back on
You
your
said,
back.
did she not say butt?
I said the seat warmer is on your butt.
No.
She said your butt was happy.
She said, yep.
Said your butt was happy.
She said your
Thank you.
butt was happy.
From the seat warmer. From the seat warmer. And then the massage is on my back. Oh, wait. It's almost time for, but let's talk real quickly because Denver,
Yes.
we went to your Red Rocks today.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They're so beautiful. They're amazing. And we went up the thing, went down the thing. We went down to see the stage because it's an amphitheater, right? And then we went up the stairs in Denver. And there's thin here, I think, right? We're not that unfit, right?
I mean,
Not that unfit.
there were people passing. There were children passing
Jogging.
us, jogging up the stairs.
And I'm literally going up the stairs at the Red Rock.
It was
It
bad.
was terrible.
Yeah.
It was awful. And then people biking.
Oh, what are they thinking?
What is in your thighs?
You've got to love that.
You have to commit to that so hard.
Yeah,
And,
so hard.
And most of the bikers were like killing it. They're like, I love the mountain and the mountain loves me.
Yeah.
And then we passed one biker. He was not happy.
Like, I was worried for him.
I was very sad. We almost picked him up in the van.
Yeah.
And he was like having a negotiation with the bike the whole time. He was like, come on, baby, come on, baby. And I was like, come on.
Yeah,
But then we passed him.
yeah.
Do you think he's still biking?
I mean, at that rate, probably.
Oh. If you're listening to podcasts, sir, we're thinking of you and
Yeah.
we're sending thoughts to your thighs because that looked terrible.
Yeah.
But it was great. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's see if this works.
Okay.
It's time for 10K Days.
It's a $10K day. Imaginary travel.
As we tell you all the crazy things we want to
That's
do.
We don't really pay.
So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
I remember
Well,
that part.
that happened.
That's what it's like every time I do a show, by the way. And we haven't performed in 7 months, so I will learn the lyrics next time. Okay, so, you or me?
Let's let Rachel decide. Rachel, who do you want to hear their day first?
Alison wouldn't tell me her city beforehand, so Lulu gets to go first.
I love it. That's a loophole, though, because she
It was
didn't
a
ask me.
loophole. Yeah,
So I
exactly.
never had to do it. Okay, I'm going to Belgrade, Serbia.
Where is that?
Serbia.
Where is that?
Far away. In Eastern Europe.
Oh.
That's as close as I'm going to get for you. That's not...
Is it near something I would know?
Herzegovina.
Ah.
Bosnia. I don't think it's called Herzegovina. It's Bosnia-Herzegovina. Is that right? It's,
Both of them.
what's the actual name of the country in 2020?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh, they're two separate. Bosnia and Herzegovina.
I've heard the word Bosnia.
Great. That's not where I'm going. We're going to Serbia.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to Belgrade, Serbia. Very excited. I'm staying at the Square 9 Hotel. So here's the thing.
Ooh.
Bosnia, super, super affordable if you want to do a little, fun time, except for this hotel. It is
Oh.
literally the most expensive hotel in the country, maybe. It's called Hotel Square 9. I'm getting the presidential suite, and this is, and we've been doing this podcast for 3 years.
Yeah.
Possibly the prettiest room I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And now it's not on a beach, it doesn't have that tropical feeling. It's
Okay.
definitely a city hotel.
Okay.
But it has vintage mid-century furniture from people that I've never heard of, but they named them on the website, so I feel they're important. There is a living room, duh.
Okay.
Okay, a dining
Residential.
room,
Mhm,
normal
of
for a
course.
suite. Walk-in closet, we're good. A cloak room
What's that?
for your cloaks.
Who has cloaks nowadays?
Serbians.
Oh.
Okay, kitchenette, a wraparound terrace with a hot tub,
Ooh.
loungers, and panoramic views. Mid-century furniture. Here we go. If you know mid-century furniture, tell us. Email me at 10kdollars@gmail.com and tell me how impressed I should be. Borg and Morgensen.
I'm impressed.
I should have practiced that name before I said it. Borgamogensen.
Is that really its name?
What? Say it.
Borga Morgensen.
There's no R.
Borg Mogensen.
Borgamogensen.
Borg Mogensen.
Good luck. Wing chairs.
We'll just call him BM.
That's. He hates that. A Hans Wegner table.
Good.
So fancy. I don't know. It's beautiful. So we're talking like it's as if someone from the 1950s, who was a great designer, now lived in 2020. So it's a very like straight lines.
Okay.
You know, straight lines, nice mid-century Eames chairs type of things, and like wood and white. It's gorgeous. I can't. Just go to the website. It's on the blog, 10kdollarday.com/blog. Breakfast is included,
Nice.
but I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Because I got to get my money up, because I got to
Right.
spend
But wait,
10K.
you didn't tell us how much the room was.
Oh, $4,681 for 2 nights. Let's do that again. 4,680. You could buy
That's
a
crazy.
Geo Metro, like, twice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For that price. Speaking of old cars, we saw a Dodge Neon the other day, like while we were driving, and I was very proud of whomever kept that up. Okay. So I'm going to have breakfast at Bistrograd,
Okay.
and I'm going to have a traditional Serbian breakfast.
What's that?
A combat bun.
What?
Okay, here we go. It's egg and kaimak. I will define that in a second. It's an egg. It comes out of a chicken, and you can eat it a lot of different ways.
Isn't that all eggs?
Yeah, that was a joke that didn't work. It's cool. Okay, thank you. Egg and kaimak in a crispy bun.
Okay.
Overflowed in sauce. They didn't tell me what kind of sauce. And homemade soured milk, which I think is a translation issue because I think it's probably like a yogurt or something that would be normal for us to eat, but soured milk just sounds weird to us. That kaimak is a new unaged cheese that they say is similar to like clotted cream, but that also sounds weird.
Huh.
In it.
Oh,
Oh,
like a
like a
ricotta.
ricotta.
That's smart.
Like a ricotta. And coffee.
Oh, perfect.
Easy. $10.
That's it?
I know. And that's like with me American tipping.
Oh,
Like not
yeah.
even, okay? Probably like $4, but we're just gonna pretend it's 10 because I gotta get my money up. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a souvenir.
Okay.
So in Serbia, I have no real facts. I did a very cursory Wikipedia search on this. So, fine, send me letters, it's fine. Okay, so in Serbia, they had major hyperinflation in the early part of the 2000s.
Okay.
So not only did they have to print literally 5 billion notes, 5 billion dinar notes,
Money.
which is
Yeah.
insane, right? And they're just in circulation, but it's really popular now to buy currency as a souvenir. So I'm going to buy a 2,000 dinara 6 pieces set of currency, and they're uncut. They're very fancy. It's from 2011 to 2013. That's going to be $479.
Oh.
I know, and that's not even a lot of money. Like what the currency is not a lot of money.
Right,
if
right.
that makes sense. You're literally just
Is
buying
it just
sheet.
a display for art purposes, or can you use this money?
I think you could probably cut it up and use it, but it would be worth so much less as money than as a full sheet.
Got it.
You wouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm buying that, which means it's time for lunch. So I'm going to Little Bay, which is not just a restaurant, but also they sing opera to you.
Oh, that's fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Adorable. It's only $23 a person, even for dinner.
Aw.
You get like a 5-course meal, and they sing opera to you. So I'm gonna tip the musicians.
Yeah, of course.
$500 each, which I feel, I don't know, pays for their house for a year. So you're welcome, Serbia. Remember, it's fake money. Okay, so $500. So that plus the $23 for lunch is $1,523. So we're getting up there.
Okay.
All right. Then I'm going to the National Theater, which is
Okay.
gorgeous. It's in Belgrade. And what's really cool is that it is highly subsidized by the government. So all of the tickets are very, very affordable.
Yeah.
Like you could buy out the whole thing, which I did. So they didn't have a price, of course. They're not like, and also if you want to buy out the theater, here's the price. So I'm going to just give them $1,000
Okay.
to the theater, and I'm going to invite the musicians from the opera place to sing on the stage.
Oh my
So they get to
gosh.
have a National Theater experience.
Not only did you pay for their house, but you like made their dreams come true.
Yeah, I paid for their house, and then I gave them an opera house.
That's nice.
It's just houses all over. And then I'm going to take $500 and split it among the technicians.
Oh, for running the lights at
For
the
running
opera
the
house.
lights and the sound and all the things.
I love it.
Why are you smiling at me with laughter in your eyes?
No, you're very clever.
Uh-huh.
You're thinking outside the
You
box.
have so many thoughts
No,
in your
you're
head
thinking
right now.
outside the box. I love it.
Do you?
I do love it.
Okay, here we go. It's dinner time. It's fast. It's fast. There's not a lot to do. Here's the thing. It was a lot of churches. They're very beautiful, but they're all free.
They're all free. I know, it's hard.
Not the problem. Here, I told you can do Belgrade very affordably if you don't stay in the presidential suite with the mid-century furniture. You can find a very affordable hotel. You can eat very cheaply. You don't have to buy out the National Theater. In fact, this is not a real quote. Just don't use this as travel information. And you can do so many things for free.
That's
it's just
amazing.
lots of museums. It's lots of churches. So building the day, I had to be a little
Yeah.
crazy pants. So here we go. Dinner is at Lorenzo and Kakalama.
Oh, I love that name.
I know, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
cool.
fun to say.
So here's a dish that I didn't understand what it was. So of course I'm gonna have it because if you go to a different country,
Yeah.
you gotta try it. Okay, minced meat. So far so good.
Good.
In wine leaves,
Wine leaves?
like grape
leaves?
leaves.
Do grapes have big leaves?
They do in Greek food,
Oh, the big grape leaves.
as opposed to what?
The smaller ones.
Those are the raisin leaves.
No, wait, I'm thinking of, I don't know keep going.
Okay, so they put the minced meat in the wine leaves.
Got
They
it.
prepare it in an earthen vessel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an amphora. And then they serve it with sour milk. I don't know. I think it's this yogurt. I don't know. I couldn't find anything. But if I typed in Serbian sour milk, it just didn't come up with what I needed.
Yeah.
So if you've been to Serbia, or if you are Serbian, can you tell us what a better equivalent would be than the term sour milk? Because I'm going to tell you, it's not the best marketing term I've ever heard. So I'm willing to try it. I just need a little help. Okay. And a chocolate sphere
Oh, okay.
for dessert.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that whole dinner cost me $27.08.
Oh my gosh. Even for the
told you.
chocolate sphere?
The chocolate sphere, by the way, was twice the price of the minced meat in wine leaves.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean, oh yeah?
No, I mean, like, if you
Because
put
it's hard to make the sphere?
Well, I feel like if you put a shape name behind any sort of dessert, it makes it super fancy.
What?
You know,
No. Tell
Like-
me.
like if you were to serve like a pumpkin oval, or you know,
Pumpkin oval!
yeah, like if you put a shape behind a name of a food that is sweet.
Oh. Like raspberry pyramid.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're
Strawberry
right.
triangles.
Strawberry.
You know.
Orange rhombus.
Yes,
I love
that's
it.
even better.
So expensive.
So
That's at like
good.
one of those places that has droppers. They
Yes.
droppers and fog. They
Yeah.
serve a rhombus for dessert. You should try it. It's delicious. Okay. So all of the travel blogs I saw said that you should be prepared if you are in Serbia to have rakia, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, rakia very often, which is their local fruit brandy.
Ooh.
And lots of people make it at home. They use lots of plums.
Okay.
They do it also with grape, and I'm like, and that wine is fine. So plum or grape rakia, you can find it in stores, you can find it at home, and apparently they just love to offer it.
Okay, cool.
And it is 50% ABV. That
that a lot?
sounds so high. Is
That's
that high?
good.
Okay, what's? Oh wait. Will this tell me what it is?
We should try this.
This doesn't, what does wine have, ABV?
12.
Oh.
So 50 is a lot.
Wine has 12, so,
Also 15.
or 15.
12 to 15.
But
Okay.
this is 50. This is a lot. It's brandy, right?
Yeah.
So, oh, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, guys. See, I think that these are made for kids because I think that they're no spill. They're literally like no spill.
Are they literally no spill?
Well, it's not like total no spill, but it's pretty close. I think we have to take the little thing off. I think you were right.
the sippy part
The sippy part has to
that
come off.
keeps it from being children glasses?
Yeah.
Okay, what you're missing if you're listening to this audio-wise and not looking at the video. Oh, P.S. everyone, this is also a video. It's on the YouTube feed. Listen, we have a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry I dropped the ball on that, but if you want to stop now, go to our YouTube. It's fine. Or not. You know what? Live your life. If you're in the middle of doing your dishes or walking your dog, I'm not telling you to stop.
But
what
it also will be really worth it. Oh, see, look, it comes out. The little sippy thing comes out. So
we
now,
found sippy cups that are also wine tumblers at Red Rocks.
well, we think they're wine tumblers. They're probably juice cups for children.
Well, we're drinking juice, just fermented,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let her play with that while I tell you about the rest of my day.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to talk about this wine before your
We'll go
day.
to my day.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
how's that working better?
Yeah, it comes out real fast.
Oh, cool. Can you do mine?
Yes.
Okay,
She
thanks.
said,
Okay. It might have been a mistake to do like happy hour before the show. Welcome to Denver. Okay, so I'm gonna have this fruit brandy.
Yes.
It's 50% ABC. No, ABV, which stands. You know what that stands for?
Alcohol
By.
by volume.
Is that right?
yeah.
Oh!
Okay, so I've been drinking like a lot of ABV. It's like so much volume and so much alcohol. So I bought the Patch Aid Hangover Cure.
Ooh.
These are little patches that you put on your body. I don't know, they give you vitamins. They tell you that you don't have a hangover. But here's the thing. They sell them in a 12-month supply.
Oh.
Like, what do they think you're doing with your life?
Drinking.
And you can get it delivered monthly like a subscription box.
Wait, I wonder if they work.
I don't know, but if you're getting it delivered monthly, we need to reevaluate your choices.
That's true, especially 12 come in a box.
Yeah, I don't know how many. They just said
Yeah.
12-month supply. I don't know how they measure that. I don't know if you know how much I'm drinking
Yeah.
or what I'm not drinking. So, but they're very ambitious. So Patch 8, that'll be on the blog because I know some of you are going to be like, I got to order that. So Allison,
Yes.
we are in Denver.
Yes, we are.
What is some advice that we have received in Denver that we were not expecting to have to think about?
That we should be drinking extra water
Uh-huh.
because we are at a higher elevation
Yeah.
and we are going to dry out much quicker. We might wake up with sore throats,
Yes.
dry eyes,
Yes.
and not to be fooled, it's not COVID, it's
Right.
just Denver.
Yes. And I'm very grateful to everyone who told us, especially Rachel, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to think you had COVID, but it's just Denver.
Yes.
We're like, okay, cool.
Got it.
So that's 24 hours. I don't think I have COVID, so we're winning. I also want to stay hydrated in my Serbia day, not because of altitude. Actually, I don't know. Didn't check the altitude. Who knows? But also because drunk.
Oh, right, because the more you drink, the more you need to drink.
Correct.
Yeah.
In fact, basically, the more ABV, the more H2OV you need.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
H2O volume.
I feel it needs to
Or
be
volume-
workshopped.
I like it though. I like the letters and the numbers. I like it.
We'll get back to you
Yeah.
on that hashtag
Yeah.
later. So, in order to stay hydrated in my fancy suite,
Yes.
I got the Oceanic Touchless Bottleless Cooler.
Okay.
This is like the Culligan Man times 10.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a water cooler like you can buy for your house or you see it at a place, right? The one where you fill up your own bottle.
Yeah.
It's good for the environment.
It is.
This one hardwires right into the water line. So you don't have to put a bottle on top. It just chills the water and filters the water.
How are you going to get it into the water line of the hotel?
I'm just skipping that part.
Magic.
Yeah, okay. So I'm getting the Oceanic Touchless Bottleless Cooler.
Perfect.
And that is $1,295. You know why it's more expensive than the other ones that you see on Amazon?
Why?
It's prettier.
Oh, well, yeah.
It doesn't really do anything differently. So live your life, get your $200 cooler. And then I'm going to tip the person that has to, cart that away when I'm done.
Oh,
because
sure.
you're correct. I did have to put it into the water
You had
line.
to break the wall
and they're
open.
going to come in and they're going to be like, what did you do? But first they'll be hydrated.
Right.
So they'll be a little happy
You
with
could
that.
just leave it in the room for the next people.
They'll probably think it's an amenity.
Yeah.
I'm doing them a favor.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So I'm going to leave $250 as a tip, and that brings my total to $10,000.
Woo!
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. So before we go to your day,
Yes.
let's talk about this wine, which is my new best friend. Don't tell Allison.
The wine is your new best friend?
Just right now.
Okay.
Listen, sometimes the wine comes between us,
Literally.
but it doesn't stay there. Now it's just you and me, babe.
But let's talk about the wine.
Yes. Tell us all the facts about the wine, Allison Burns.
So this wine is by Brash Higgins.
First of all, coolest
name. I was going
ever.
to say that. So it must be true.
Your name is Brash.
Yeah, coolest name ever.
Not only if you name your kid Brash, he has to do something cool.
He has to be a badass. A bad Brash.
Like, he couldn't be an accountant.
No.
He could be like, hey, list your home with Brash. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Brash Bandicoot.
That's like a race car driver.
That's a game.
No, it's Crash Bandicoot.
No, I know. I know. I know that. I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Okay. Tell us about Brash.
In 1989, a young man left Chicago to make the world his wilderness. Across distant lands he traveled, inquired, lived and learned, then stayed for a while to choose magical wines for New York kings. Brash Higgins is an idea, an alias, a ticket to ride, a place to hide. For the love of an Aussie lady and a place in the vineyard, in darkness lurks a chance.
So he makes wine in Australia, but here's the cool thing. Don't have enough facts. Sparse facts. He makes jugs. He has jugs made from the clay that is
Yes.
in his Australian vineyard, and then he ages the wine in those glass jugs, which are called amphora, which is why this is from the Amphora Project.
And inside the jugs, they line it with beeswax or bees honey or something.
That's right. Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
Lined with beeswax. And the vines are from Italy, and he's from America, and the wine is from Australia.
And it's delicious.
It sure is.
I told you it comes out
It comes
fast.
out so fast when you take that
comes out
sippy
really
thing
fast.
out.
Yeah.
But this is my new favorite way to drink wine.
What they call this kind of cup is a transition cup.
It's meant to help you from the time that you drink the night before to when you need the hangover patch the next
There you
morning.
go. There you go.
So it works out. Okay, Allison Burns.
Yes.
It is time for your day.
Here we go. I am going to. Well, first, let me tell you this.
Okay.
So I was having some trouble deciding where I wanted to go. So I went to jetsetter.com and I took a dream vacation based on your personality quiz.
No way.
I
That's
did.
a thing?
That's a thing. Guys, go to it. The link will be in the blog. And this is what it told me first. It says, after I took the test, you're independent
Yes.
and full of energy.
Yes.
You enjoy exploring city life
Yes.
and trying new foods.
Absolutely.
And you want to go somewhere unlike anywhere else you've been before.
That is so you.
Right? So it sent me to Hong Kong. Here's the thing.
Can you say that again?
Hong Kong.
That's the best way I've ever heard anybody say it. It's good.
Okay. And so now, here's the thing. In episode 65, Lulu went to Hong Kong.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I know this. So instead, I was like, oh, but this is where the quiz told me to go, and now I feel pressured to go there. But Lulu's already been there in episode 65. Check it out. So I decided I'm going to go to Hong Kong Island.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's an island in the southern part of Hong Kong.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to stay at Harbor View Place in the presidential suite. Look at us, okay? All right, so these presidential suites, they only have 2 of them in the whole hotel, 3,200 square feet.
Whoa.
Isn't that a lot?
That's more than a house.
It's probably more than my house, right?
It's more than a lot of people's houses.
I'm not good with square footage, but I feel like it's big.
It's way big.
All right, so they have a fact sheet online, and on there was only monthly rental rates.
For the suites?
Yeah. Well, no, for all of the rooms.
Yeah, but if you're the president of something, you can't leave your country for a month.
Oh, that's true.
You
I
got
didn't
stuff
think
to
about
do,
that.
right?
Yeah, but I was wondering like why only monthly rates, but I guess it's because people, if you're gonna go to Hong Kong, you just want to stay a long time. Just want to stay a long time,
It's a
right?
good thing you got a sippy cup.
I know, because of it spills. All right, so I do a bunch of math. Is basically what this boils down to. Okay,
No
so
wonder you were in that mood yesterday.
I know, right? So they also didn't have the presidential rates. They only have the next tier up or down. So
Oh, yeah.
I really had to calculate the cost. And by calculate, I mean this is a total shot in the dark. So a month in the 3-bedroom, which is the next tier up
Like
or
second
down.
best?
The second
Second
best,
best?
is $19,882.92.
No
Okay,
way.
so I had to divide that number by 30 days. So then it's $662.76.
A night?
Uh-huh.
That's a steal.
Okay, so I'm guessing, because now it's presidential, I'm going to add $400 to that.
For tipping,
Yeah.
for charging.
Well, like for the
room
for
occupancy.
the room, yeah.
Okay.
So 2 days at my hotel is going to be $2,125.53.
Okay.
Again, shot in the dark, but here we go.
Okay.
All right, my morning meal, super excited about this. I'm going to the Aberdeen Fish Market Canteen. Okay.
Aberdeen Fish Market and Canteen.
It didn't have the word and.
Oh,
Just-
wait. Is this the canteen at a fish market?
Yes.
And is the fish market
It
named
is-
after Scotland?
I don't know. It is run by local fishermen. I know that.
Okay.
And it opens at dawn every single day.
Okay.
And here's what's cool. So you can go down there and you can give these fishermen a certain amount of money. And however much money you give them, they will whip up your dishes that best suit you for the amount of money you give them.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean by best suit me?
So I guess you maybe talk to them, you get to know them a little bit, you talk about your taste, you talk about your likes, your dislikes,
Wow.
and then you hand them a certain amount of money and you say, hey, all I have is $50, can you whip me up something? And so they do. But I'm gonna give them $1,000. So you know I'm gonna
Okay.
get like, I don't know, lobster and tilapia. It's gonna be so good.
Don't ever pay $1,000 for tilapia.
Oh, or starfish soup.
What?
They have that.
I played Peach in Finding Nemo the musical, and I don't know how to feel about that. Well,
I bet you were
Bottoms up.
delicious. Okay, so after breakfast, a fish, which may be weird, but you know, I had to get there at dawn to get the really good fish. I'm gonna go to Dragon's Back.
what?
Okay, it is a mountain ridge in southeastern Hong Kong Island that passes through Sheko Peak, or Shiko Peak.
Whoa.
Okay, and here's what I'm gonna do. You ready?
What, does it look like a dragon's back? Is that why? Like it's lots of mountains that look like the ridges, like a what's the dinosaur, Stegosaurus?
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have that on the blog.
Okay.
Just go to 10kdollarday.com/blog, and our producer is gonna answer that question for you.
Yes,
right
you will.
here.
Thank you, Ash.
So I'm gonna go paragliding.
Would you do that in
I
real
think
life?
I might because I'm gonna go tandem, and like
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
want to die.
True.
Do you know what I
well, you
mean?
hope.
No, he
if
doesn't
he's
wanna
crying
die.
when if he's like, it's fine, this is gonna be great, I would pick a different guy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but no, like the normal people.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna do their best to survive as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do some tandem paragliding from X-Fly Hong Kong Paragliding Club.
Whoa.
And so for the gear, The main and reserve parachutes, the buckles, plus your tandem partner, it cost $2,500.
Wait a minute. Wait, it takes $2,500 to paraglide?
Yeah. But that's with all your gear. Maybe you get to keep your gear.
That's so much money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah.
To almost die?
Yeah. But also to live.
No.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm at this place called Dragon's Back, right? I'm flying.
Yes, you
So obviously, I want to feel like the mother dragon.
Oh, boy.
Okay? So I ordered on Etsy a Norse dragon fantasy corset that I'm going to wear on my flight. It is $471.
What?
Then I'm going to get some faux leather moto leggings from Spanx because they're the best, $110. So now I have on some leather leggings and a corset that makes me look like a dragon. And here's the only bad thing. You do have to hike there yourself with all your gear. You have to be able to carry your own gear. That's like part of the deal. It takes 40 minutes. So you hike for 40 minutes with all of your gear, then you jump off the cliff and soar into the sky, and I will be rewarded for my efforts with a panoramic bird's eye view of the mountains and sea.
Whoa.
Right?
Okay.
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 So obviously, the next thing I want to do is buy a dragon. Okay?
Wait, what?
Now, here's
That's
the
not
thing. It is illegal to
What?
buy or keep a Komodo dragon on your property.
Komodo dragon.
Well, you can't buy real dragons.
Exactly.
So I did look up the fact about the Komodo thing. You can't buy them, you can't keep them, it's illegal. But I did find a guy in Hong Kong who's selling a bearded dragon.
Okay.
Okay, and I read that bearded dragons are docile and friendly, and they make excellent companions.
Really?
Yeah, now I kind of really want one.
Okay.
Because I've done a lot of research. Okay, so this guy was selling his bearded dragon for $1,548.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's because he's the best dragon ever. So I bought this bearded dragon, and then I got him a bearded dragon lizard leash harness.
What?
And on it, it's leather, and it has dragon wings on the back of the
Okay, that's
harness. So when you
adorable.
walk him or he sits on your shoulder, he looks like a mini dragon. Okay. Okay, so that harness I got on Amazon for only $7.99.
The dragon?
No,
the
harness. And then me and Leonardo da Vinci
No.
are going to.
Oh, no.
That's what I named him. That's what I named him. Isn't
It's
it cute?
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so cute.
So I've got Leonardo on my shoulder, and then we're gonna go off together to celebrate our new friendship at a place called Dragon's Beard Candy. Okay.
That's a real thing?
It's a real thing, and what it is it's wispy sugar strands that look like dragon whiskers. Okay.
Like cotton candy?
Like cotton candy, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. But one of the candy makers there, they add liquid nitrogen to create billows of smoke, mimicking dragon's breath, and the customers blow it out. Isn't that amazing?
That is really cool.
Oh my God, I'm like as close to a dragon as I'm gonna
That's
get.
cool. It's true.
It does say warning.
Oh, okay.
Health experts say eating liquid nitrogen will burn your throat and skin, so don't eat it, just blow it out. Okay, so.
Wait. Is there still nitrogen? Is there like little nitrogen particles? Like
There-
nano nitrogens around?
I don't know. I mean, but there's nano nitrogen. I mean, there's nano things all the time that we're breathing, so I wouldn't be too concerned about it.
No, that made me concerned about everything.
It's $10
Yeah,
for
we'll
the
risk
candy.
it.
Yeah. Okay, so here's something bizarre about Hong Kong. You can find one of the world's largest models of Noah's Ark there.
In Hong Kong?
Yeah, isn't that weird? It was built after this property tycoon Thomas K. Walk and his wife, after they started like talking about Christianity, then they converted and they were like, let's build a 450-foot long boat situated in a biblical theme park in Hong Kong.
There's a biblical theme park in Hong Kong?
That's what Google says.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go, and it says inside the Ark you will find exhibits on biblical themes, a hotel, and even a small zoo. But now, because I'm there with Leonardo, I feel obligated to get another bearded dragon. Right? Because animals came two
Two
by
by
two.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I got Lizardo a wife for another $1,548, another $7.99 for her harness. So now Lizardo and a lizard Doolittle and I are going to tour Noah's Ark 2x2.
That's so stinking cute. I can't even take
Can you imagine me with two little like bearded dragons on my shoulders?
It'd be adorable.
So cute. Okay,
Yeah.
so then the three of us are gonna go to Jumbo Kingdom. Okay, this is a colossal floating restaurant built to look like an ancient Chinese imperial palace. It's one of the largest floating restaurants in the world. Isn't that crazy? Right there, right off of Hong Kong
How
Island.
do you get to the restaurant?
I believe it's just like, it's like a barge kind of situation.
Oh, so there's like a dock.
Yeah.
And then it floats and you like step onto.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah, barge. So it holds over 4 floors worth of eateries and
4
attractions.
floors?
It's huge, yeah. And they have fine dining, tea houses, and wine gardens.
Oh.
So we're gonna do the seafood menu. We're gonna do shrimp, soup, scallops, grouper, fried rice, and fresh mango pudding. So for that, 2 people, $140. I'm gonna do that so that I can share some of my food with the bearded dragons, which by the way is totally fine because I looked up their dietary needs and they can eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of different fruits. So they're totally
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. But because we were gonna go eat, I did buy them something to wear. So I got,
Don't they already have wings?
yes they do, but now I'm gonna give them actual clothes. So I went to this website, this is not a joke, pamperedbeardies.com.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
For real?
Yes, and they sell outfits for lizards and frogs and bearded dragons. So I got Lizardo a tuxedo and top hat. They don't have a lot of great dress options, so I did go to Etsy for a lizard Doolittle, and I got her a dress with a bow for $13.99. Oh, and Lizardo's outfit was $25. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the hotel. I'm gonna drop off the bearded dragons. They're super tired. They're gonna sleep because they have full bellies, and they can do whatever bearded dragons do. And then I'm gonna go to the spa. And here's the reason I'm going to the spa. First, I need to spend some money. Second, I found this spa that offers 2 things that I thought was insane, but I actually really want to do. And I'm not going to be embarrassed to talk about it.
Oh,
Okay?
That's a
So
that's
first,
a wind up.
I'm going to get the Meridian breast massage. Okay?
Okay.
It is a real thing. It is breast massage therapy. It is a treatment for ideal breast health.
Yep.
This massage can lift up and firm your breasts and reduce armpit fat and improve chest contour.
What?
Yes!
Okay.
People swear by it. They're one of the only spas in the world that offer this.
Huh.
I think it may be a little awkward, right?
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You know why it's awkward though?
Because they're touching your boobs?
Because we don't do it here.
Well, exactly.
It's normal there. It's
Yeah.
not awkward for them.
But I'm gonna do it.
It's normalized.
Yeah, because all of the things they're telling me, I'm like, that's awesome, so just do it.
Yeah.
Like, get over your weirdo fear.
Do it.
So that's $198.
Whoa, do
Yeah.
it in this day. Don't do it in real. That's
Yeah,
expensive.
that's expensive.
Okay.
The second thing I'm going to do, I would actually do anywhere. It's a magnetic lymphatic foot massage. Okay, here's what it does. It helps with thick legs syndrome.
Is that a thing?
I guess it is. I mean, it's in quotes, so maybe it's kind of a thing. So what it says is the magnetic massagers that they use contain magnetic force that naturally improves our blood circulation, boosts metabolism, relieves muscle tension, and slims down your legs.
Slims down your legs.
I am just reading it like it is, people.
All right.
$128.
That is also expensive.
Expensive, right? Okay. On my way back to the hotel, I'm gonna grab a few of my lizards' favorite food. I read this on the internet, so I'm sure it's true. They love sweet potatoes, okay? So I'm gonna grab a couple of those at maybe some local market for about $5.
Okay.
I have been using Ubers all day, which aren't that expensive, so my average, I don't know, $33.50, which brings my total to $10,000.
Good math, good math. Well, that is what we would do if we had $10,000 in Belgrade, Serbia, or Hong Kong Island.
Yep.
But this is how we give it away. So in Belgrade, Serbia, there is a large refugee population in Serbia from actually many, many different countries. So I found this organization called helprefugees.org, and the link specifically to this program is going to be on our blog at 10kdollarday.com/blog. And right now, as we record, they are looking for help specifically for the refugees in Serbia to get them through the winter. So camping stoves, boots, gloves, that kind of thing, just to help the homeless population get through it. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. So that link will be on our blog, and I would absolutely give $10,000 to them. You.
All right, so I found a charity in Hong Kong Island. It's called FAB, P-H-A-B. It stands for Physically Handicapped and Able-Bodied, which means they provide activities and services based on this concept where they strive to promote integration for persons with and without disabilities.
Oh, I love
right?
that.
So for persons with disabilities, they offer empowerment, they create employment opportunities, they have support, and they have education. Now for people without disabilities, they also have education, they have training so that they can learn how to interact with people with disabilities, and they have experience integration through the association where they strive to have the people without disabilities help the people with disabilities, which I think is a really cool
That's really
thing.
cool.
Their
I love
overall
that.
mission is to promote the social integration of people with and without disabilities while matching the development in social welfare services. Really cool. So check them out on the blog.
That's really awesome. If you want to support 10K Dollar Day, first of all, thank you to everybody who has already become a Patreon. We just received some new Patreons this week,
That's right.
and we're so excited. Patreon, by the way, if you're looking for it, is Patreon, and Allison's going to tell you how to find us there.
That's right. You can go to 10kdollarday.com/Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, you can support this podcast. You always get all of our content for free, whether it's on our podcast, the Daily Happy Podcast, our YouTube channel, and all of the things that we post on social media. But if it means something to you, if you enjoy it, just think about maybe you can give a little bit every month to help us with our costs and to help us keep creating. So check that out.
It's true, and we love knowing what your happy is. So thank you to everyone who posts that, because it makes us just tickled pink. You can find us at social media, again, at 10K Dollar Day on Instagram and Twitter, and we love knowing what the happy is. It's our blip. It's how we end every single one, or that's the way. It's sometimes your mouth just tells you to stop. Alison Burns, what's your happy?
My happy is that today, when we were driving through the Red Rock area, watching Lulu speed around corners in a minivan and watching her get excited and go, woo, woo, it made me really happy. And she kept asking me if I wanted to drive, and in my head I was like, hell no, this is too good. So that was my happy. What's yours?
My happy is that when we checked in at the hotel, they asked us if we knew what altitude sickness was, because we didn't.
That's
And
true.
then that wonderful woman at reception was like, ladies, you need to drink water.
Yes.
And we're like, oh, okay. So thank you, Denver, for looking out for us, because you're right. We
That's
didn't
right.
think about it. 10K Dollar Day is produced by Ash Burns. Intros by Stan Collins. The 10K jingle is by Rockwell and Rose. I'm sorry, Margaret. I'll learn the lyrics eventually. Graphic art is by Jacob McAllister. 10K Saturday voiceover is by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout, because they're the best. We're going to end this the way we end every single podcast, with friends like us.
Who needs amenities? There it goes.
There it is. That's it.
Thanks,
That's the
guys.
shit.